It is Friday. I realized I did not tell you what happened at the Ortho with Dad. Joint looks great, straight, not loose. It looks perfect. So the doctor thinks it's probably a pocket of bursitis. So he got a shot. And he said in 4 to 6 weeks, if he's still having problems, come back and see him. So that's where we're at there. And then we left there because I posted about this on Facebook, but Fresh Time, which is a grocery store, I don't know if they're all over the country. I don't know. I just know we have one in Mishawaka, Indiana. They had their snow crab legs on sale for $5.99 a pound starting yesterday through the 4th of July. When we leave, I'm like, Dad, grab the cooler. He's like, why? I'm like, I'm buying crab legs. So 4th of July, I'm going to OD on some crab legs. Plus I'm cooking scallops and shrimp for Dad. So it's going to be a seafood 4th of July. And then I hit the produce so hard. I got cherries and grapes and nectarines and a watermelon and corn on the cob and some cucumbers, which I got to make creamy cucumbers tonight. Oh, and a new fruit I've never had that I'm going to try called a golden berry. That'll be in this vlog too. I'll bring them in here later and we'll give them a go. And I got mangoes. I just got a whole bunch of fruit. That's all I got there was produce and crab legs. That was it. But yesterday was just to kind of stay home, do work. I called a lot of customers. We had a handful of expired credit cards in May, and so I got some of that figured out. And Ron stopped by for a few minutes yesterday because that is the biggest fly I have ever seen in my life. He's walking on the shade behind my bed. Oh my gosh, he's so big. I thought it was a stink bug at first, and then I'm like, no, it's a fly. You and me, we're going to go around, Mr. Fly. But, because early Wednesday morning, Dad had got up and went to the meat market in town when they first opened and got brats for Ron. Because they were going to cook brats and put them in a crock pot with a little bit of water to keep them warm out at because this weekend is the National Motocross at Redbud. So, we have a whole encampment out there. Lots of stuff going on. We have hundreds of toilets out there, trailers. This is our biggest event of the year every year. So he's going to grill them up and just keep them on warm, so if anybody ever wants a brat, they could just grab something. And we're sitting here and Dad's like, I really like this Belgian mustard I like to put on mine. He said it's so good. And then Ron goes, that does sound good. I would like some of that. And I said, Dad, he's hinting to you that he wants some Belgian mustard. And I said, I have a new one in the cupboard, hang on. So I went and got it, and I said, because they're not a very big container, I said, you better keep this for yourself because there isn't a whole lot. He goes, oh, I know. So off he went with $50 worth of brats and a thing of mustard. And then he was stopping. He went and got propane at the farm store for the camper. Ice, soda, beer, stuff like that at the store across the street. And then downtown at the hardware store, he had to get some of those small canisters of gas for a smaller grill or something. So he got all his errands done yesterday because it's crazy out there now. But alright, we have errands to do. I think we got to go get Dad some new blades for his mower. And I got to go to the bank. And I got to mail a few things. And I want to stop at this farm stand and get some yellow squash because I have a few zucchini and I'm going to cook them up together. I'm not going to fry them this time. I just chunk them up and put them in a wok with a little bit of olive oil and some, a little bit of garlic powder and minced onion and that kind of stuff. But I won't cook that till Sunday. I am just a babbling fool, man. Okay, bye. Yellow squash have been obtained. Got 3 nice little ones, which will go my 3 nice little zucchini. We're out in the middle of the country at this small engine place where Dad bought his mower. He's out here buying himself a new set of blades. And then it'll be time to head back to town. We're going to have a late lunch, early dinner at the restaurant on top of the hill, which in August will be the restaurant downtown. I'll have to get the lowdown at one of the waitresses in there and see what's happening. What's really going on? We're having fish today. Fish Friday. Okay, bye. It's evening time. Dad went I gotta fix that clock. Lately, our power has been going like blinking off and on, like once a day for the last several days. But I have a taste test. I bought these. I just got done washing them. I got them over a plate because they're drippy. They're called Golden Berries. When I was at Fresh Time, I'm like, ooh, rambutan. Ooh, kumquats. And then right between, I'm like, what is that? And you know, when I see something new and interesting, Stacy must buy it. On the front it says, it's berries, you're not going to like it. It says tangy, tropical, and sweet. So, we're popping these babies back open. Ugh. They look like this. They're a little tacky feeling on the outside. Like slimy, but not slimy. It's hard to explain. But here we go. Them are tangy. Them are hard to explain. Would I buy them again? Probably not. I like kumquats better. I can't even describe it. It is very tangy. It's kind of like a sweet tart. That one was sweeter. So, yeah, they're good though. Different. I'm getting ready to make me another fruit salad as a treat tonight. We went for late lunch about 2:30 to the top of the hill. Friday, fish day. Got broiled fish, mashed potatoes, coleslaw. It was all going well. Then I did a reorder. Broiled fish, it's like dill and butter sauce. She sat it down in front of me. I'm like, look at Dad. I'm like, I can't do it, Dad. Weird feeling in my stomach. I just can't do it. So Dad ate my reorder, plus his reorder. He got fried. And we get home, and I'm like, I gotta get in the bathroom. And my insides were like, everybody out, but up this way. So yeah, that was pleasant. First time I've gotten sick and had thrown up in a while. So then my dinner was gone. My lunch was gone. So we're just going to do fruit again tonight. I had fruit last night. Did well. Do fruit again tonight. Alright. I'll see you tomorrow. Another night, another fruit salad. This time, last night I didn't put watermelon in it. Or these, because I hadn't tried these yet. But I have like 2 mangoes, a handful of grapes, a handful of blueberries, a few pieces of watermelon, and some of those weird little, the golden berries. So yay, but now we're going to turn that baby on and watch something. I think I have a Dateline or 2020 on there. We'll see. Happy Saturday morning. It's overcast out today, humid. Looks like it could rain, but I think it's supposed to just stay overcast till later on tonight, but then tomorrow's supposed to be rainy. Dad just left to go to one of his best friends. He was actually one of the groomsmen in Dad's wedding, Billy Joe Babs. Going to go to his surprise 75th birthday. I guess the surprise is at noon. It's 11 now, so he's heading over there. It takes him about 25-30 minutes to get there. The original, see, the Legion usually they were scheduled to have a breakfast this morning. And Bill usually works it, so they knew he would be gone in the morning, and he'd get home around noon. But the Legion is having the breakfast on the 4th of July with a car show, so they canceled today's. So now I don't know how they're getting him out of the house. His sister's visiting from Texas, so they might get her to take him out. I don't know. So yeah. He's turned 75. And so I would have gone, but the bathroom is up in the house and there's stairs to get up in there, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be stuck out here in a bathroom emergency and poop myself or pee myself or no, because they live way out in the country. They didn't even like they're close to somewhere, so I'm just gonna stay home and watch. Have a couple movies I have recorded. I recorded Dungeons and Dragons last night, the one that came out at the theater. What? In the fall, early this year? I don't know. So I'm gonna watch that. I'm making myself some elote. I'm getting ready to cut my. I just cooked my. It's still really hot. I have a couple ears of corn I'm getting ready to cut off, and I have Hellman's here, and just some Parmesan cheese. That's all I have, and some everything but the elote seasoning. So that's gonna be my lunch, along with some garlic pickled mushrooms I bought at Fresh Thyme the other day. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. Bye. It's Sunday. I would say morning, but it's not. It's almost 1. I just got showered. I'm getting ready to go play in the kitchen. But Dad said yesterday his friend was totally surprised for his birthday. They live on a big property back up in, and they had everybody parked out behind the house. And so when they got him back, the garage door just went up, and all these people were there. He was shocked. And the dad spent the afternoon there playing cards with him and a couple other guys. He didn't get home till like 7:30, 8 o'clock last night. So he had a day of it because he left at 11. But now Stacy's going to the kitchen. Let's go see what I can do. Here's what we got going on. I seasoned these earlier. I'm doing them in the toaster oven. I'll cook them until they're almost done and then broil them off at the end. Squash and get ready to chunk up. I'm going to put my wok scout, a little oil, minced garlic, minced onion, some garlic powder, and of course doing some stuffing. So yeah, I'm going to chop, chop, chop. Okay, we're getting set. Oh, you have milk. We got creamy cucumbers, pork chops, which I just bake, squash, which I stir fry, and stuffing. Here's my lunch.